If you're new to this channel, we do be cussing. I had a live. Did it just go live for 30 minutes? I don't want that. So please forgive me if the live just did some BS like that. What does that do? Oh, that turned the camera off. You can do silence. You can clip it. I know you can clip it, but like, let's just make sure this doesn't turn off, because what the hell are you on? I started a good 30 minutes early, so I understand why the chat may not have gotten a notification, and we be in different time zones. People have lives. I understand it now. About to lose my shit again, bro. Now, where the hell did this fall? I stay losing my threader. Good lord, bro. I swear. It's the one thing I freaking need, and it just keeps trying to fall on the floor. There's nowhere safe to store it. But I was trying to show y'all, this is what I got done so far. We were doing the black this live, so I did the eyes, and we did, or yeah, pretty much eyes and smiles. Now we're gonna move to my mustard color. Can't really show you if you can see the tip of that. Smiley faces, the pollens of these flowers, and the mustard color will be the color of the peanut butter. Okay, excellent. Excellent. You sitting back, love, love. You need to like that away, this away, that away. Sorry. I hope it's not a default now that the timer is like 30 minutes, because I can end the live. There's not a problem with me pressing the X, YouTube. I don't need that. Like, that's weird. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! I never set that setting on my phone either. It was on my computer. And I did a live yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, I did a live yesterday. We finished and we came up with the grimace stuff. Was good, chat. I don't know what happened. So please forgive me if the live ends. I set it like I did one live on my computer where it was 30 minutes and you can set a timer or some BS. And then I just did one today. So please comment and stay active in this live so I know if the internet connection is good. I don't know if it was the internet and why it ended early, but I didn't click anything. I literally was just live not even 5 minutes ago. But thank you for being here. We're punch needling today. What's good, squad? I'm going to show you how to make rugs. Whoa. Hey, Gaming Tube. We're making some toast. We did the jelly yesterday. We're going to do the peanut butter today. And I usually do my palette, or my canvas, one color at a time. So I went in that 30-minute live with just the black. So we did the smiley faces and the skeletons. Now I'm going back with my mustard color. The smiley faces are going to be mustard. The center of the flowers are going to be mustard. And then I'm going to use mustard for my peanut butter. If you are local, welcome. I have a shop in Mequon, Wisconsin. Next month, I'm going to be hosting a punch needle workshop. You will learn how to use the punch needle. Making rugs by hand. Yes, on this channel, I do tuft. And I have lots of accents. I'd be funny. People be saying, the chat be saying I should do voiceovers, but that's if the opportunity arises. So I'm going to do this really quick. Enough with the dilly-dallying. Chat, I had some stories I wanted to share with you too. That's why I hope this hood tanks are out, if you can hear the sirens. I had some stories I wanted to share with you. This was crazy. So if you're new here, you know I love Dunkin'. And if Dunkin' is here, sponsor me, because I give y'all a lot of my money. So I went to go get Dunkin'. I like to get coffee. I like to go out and get coffee when it's raining. Like before the rain starts, right? So Carrie like sent me on a whole excursion because I was like, I made me and Bear some pancakes, and I'm like, did you want some McDonald's breaky? So I went to go get him some McDonald's breakfast, right? But I had to get gas in the car first. I go to a gas station I normally don't go to. Niggas can't drive. Soon as it like starts raining outside, niggas forget that they have like windshield wipers. Niggas driving 3 car lengths apart. Do you not have good brakes? This road says 25 miles max, bro. We're not even doing 10. It's not icy. And why would you be speeding in a residential area? Like, so I go to a gas station I normally don't go to. Niggas is trying to make me miss a light. You ever drove behind somebody that is just intentionally going slow? It's just like, bro. Then you look at them, they're on their phone. Duh. I should have been on my phone too driving. Makes sense. So this nigga like gets mad at me. I'm like, bro, why are you on your phone? Why are you on your phone in the rain if you can't get it together? If you can't multitask, that's not a skill you should even like. That's not a skill. I can't call it that. That's a hazard. You are a hazard. If you can't multitask and drive your car in the rain, you chose to be on your phone in the car. You are the driver. It's not like you're the passenger. This nigga was driving the car, bro. Crazy. Okay, I did the pollens. Now we're going to do my smiley faces. Should I move this so you can see? Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, crack a bottle. That's what I was doing. Well, yeah, niggas is just driving crazy. Got my gas. Then I was like, okay, try to plan out my route. I go to McDonald's first. The trip originally was just to go get Dunkin' because I looked outside. I'm like, we're about to rain. Not a good idea to try to get books in the wet weather. So we get to McDonald's. This is the craziest thing, bro. Like, listen here. This is like the craziest story I'm about to tell you. It's not crazy. It's just like, bro, actually I was taken aback. I'm like, is this lady talking about me? Like, what did I even do? I go to the McDonald's. I shouldn't have went to the hood McDonald's, but it was like the closest one in my vicinity of stops I was trying to do. There are so many hood tanks. I don't know if you hear them, but they're coasting. This street is not over 25 miles an hour. And there's like, they got a little surveillance, I'm going to call it, that shows you how fast you're going. There's no reason to be going 30 when there's like several stop signs you have to go through. There's no point of even trying to get to 25. Because you're just going to have to stop as soon as the car revs up 25, bro. And niggas stay coasting down here. Most of them try to blow the lights, but I've seen the police officer hide down these streets like we're the neighborhood. A little neighborhood threshold to get to the main roads and stuff. So niggas be trying to cut through here, bro. You can't do that. Police is like literally down the street. Not a good idea. So anyway, we go to McDonald's. And of course, I went to the hood. When I'm like, it's early. Grandma hopefully is there working McDonald's. She'll get my order right. Please, God, please. I go to a McDonald's. There are 2 lanes. I made a oopsie. This is like tangled in the black or something. What is that? What the fuck is that? Hang on. So I go to this McDonald's, right? There's 2 lanes. I'm the one and only person waiting to be helped, And I'm not a person like, I want first class service or anything like that. No. I know where I'm going. I'm at McDonald's. I'm not expecting like just the most stellar service, especially from the hood. But I get there. There's 2 lanes. I'm the only one there. This raggedy pickup truck pulls into the other talk box or whatever, right? He gets his order placed first. It's still like pouring. The rain is raining. So if I showed y'all, it's raining so bad. The rain was getting in my car, and I'm like, I didn't want to leave it open. Are they going to help me? Because, like, I want to wait to roll it down when they do want to help me. So, the raggedy pickup pulls up, and he gets his order taken. I'm like, I heard a different, like, the lady, one moment we'll be with you. Okay. Then another person voice jumps onto the other register, and they help the raggedy pickup truck. I'm like, is this like a theory or like an actual thing? I have a theory. If if you go in the non-dominant lane, then you're not going to get help. I need to cut this because this is looking raggedy for no reason. What is good, Pops? It's like it was trying to fray, and then it was causing it to unravel. So I'm going to just cut the ends here. But is that a theory? That's a theory I have. If you go in the non-dominant lane, and what do you mean by that? The lane that's closest to the restaurant. When they have 2 lanes, you will never get helped first. Is that a real thing? Or is it just poor service, like that you don't get help? I was the only one there. Raggedy pickup pulls up, they get help. A white sedan. I believe there was black people in the pickup, a black guy driving. Then this raggedy white sedan, it's missing a bumper, pulls up in the other lane and gets helped again before me. There are 2 cars that got helped before me. Mind you, I'm at the hood McDonald's. Like, this is in my area of like trying to do a couple stops within an hour before I want to get home because it's raining. I'm not trying to be outside, right? It's early. So then after those 2 cars just cut in front of me and got the help, I'm like, hello, is there anybody here? Do I need to back the car? I'm only here because of my husband, okay? I asked him if he wanted breakfast. So then I finally get help, right? I don't see, the lights are off at the first window. So I assume there's nobody there. And I pull up. I didn't see anybody else get there. The 2 people that jumped in front of me, the pickup, black pickup, remember there's a white sedan. I did not see them handle their money at that first window. I'm like, I guess they exchanging food and money at the last window. That's the only window left, right? So I pull up. There's like this Caribbean lady. She hands like me the wrong order. I seen a Coke get set out. I'm like, it's too early. People who be drinking Coke or soda, respectfully, like around 11:30 is tolerable. Like that's acceptable to be drinking soda that early in the day. But I typically, for me, I wait until the afternoon if I'm gonna have a bicarbonated beverage. So are you sitting back? Yeah. Okay. Is Daddy still asleep? Yeah. Maybe you should wake him up. Or does he go in later? I'm trying to hurry up with this story. I get to the window. There's like this Caribbean lady there with the wrong order. I said, I'm sorry, this is the wrong order. I had so-and-so and this and that. So she hands it to me. Then I almost forgot I didn't pay. Because, like, nobody asked me for my money. She trying to not pay. This other black lady. It's always the black lady with the ponytail like this. She didn't. Bro, I am not that type of person. Stealing from McDonald's, bro, I want to steal a lobster. I would rather steal a steak. Why am I trying to go to McDonald's where you have cameras and can get my license? Like, why would I do that? I don't know if she was trying to make it. She didn't pay. I was like, I had my wallet in my lap. I forgot. I wasn't even prompted. I was like, oh, yeah. Here's a card, right? Then this Caribbean lady who was actually at the thing, I said, those 2 cars jumped in front of me. So, yeah. See, wasn't he white? He was white, wasn't he? I shouldn't have helped him first. Black woman first. Customer is always right. I'm like, yeah. Oh, or I said, what is... he was white, wasn't he? What is that supposed to mean? Black woman first. I shouldn't have served him first. This lady was going... I'm like, I couldn't tell if she was on my side. And she's like, don't make it a big deal, to the lady that was like trying to make sound like I was stealing. I'm like, here, I gave them my card and so she could process it. She didn't pay at that window. There was no lights on. So I didn't know which window I should have gone to. And she's like, the customer is always right. Hands me my drink with a wink. Have a good day, baby. Okay. It was the most randomest thing. This is already looking raggedy too. You see that frayness going on? What's good with this big twist, bro? Why are you even in there? Come on. Is Daddy up?
Yeah.
Okay. That was so random, bro. And Carrie's like, you should not have gone to the hood one. That's what Carrie told me. I'm like, you told me I needed to get gas. I was just trying to go within the vicinity. Then, bro, this is the crazy thing. Not the normal person who usually helps me at Dunkin'. I had to switch because Carrie got a drink from McDonald's. I just wanted to get a coffee. That's the only reason I went out. The lady hands the coffee, or she sets it on the table behind him when I get into the Dunkin' drive-thru. And then he hands me a short straw. So Carrie got like a medium orange juice. So he had a Dunkin' straw, and I have a McDonald's straw in here. But they handed me like a short straw. I need a tall one because this is a large, So now I'm fighting for my life. Let's see if we can fit this in here. I'm like, I shouldn't have just been out, bro. Then my coat broke. Bro, you know how you have like on the inside of your coat, not at the inside, but it's like at the bottom, the little drawstring so you can make the coat hug you more? That shit got stuck on the seatbelt as I'm trying to get out of the car in the rain. You should see, it is raining a lot here. So I just end up cutting it out. I'm like, fuck it. Like, why? It's always just the most randomest shit that be happening in the rain. I'm going to thread this and I'll show y'all what I mean. I'm almost out of pullable yarn. Just literally how much is in here. Jeez. Come on. I'm trying to be steady with it because I can't reach inside of the chamber. There we go. Now I gotta rethread this. Making a smiley face. Can you see it? Okay. As long as it's in view. I wonder if this will be enough. Here, I'm gonna show you. Not trying to play chicken with my yarn. This is a funny way to hold it, but if this will be enough for these two smiley faces. I did the pollens yellow, and then I need to do the peanut butter. I wonder if this will be enough. Because this is the last artifact I have left of Big Twist. Completely unused roll. I loved this color, bro. Sad day. Y'all pray that the live does not end. I don't know what the issue was. Because if you see this, I did a live. This is going on 20 minutes. 20 minutes ago, I was already live. I don't know why it just ended. I did not click end. So we have 10 minutes to see if this is just going to abruptly end. If that happens again, I'm going to have to just check my settings. I'm not about to start a third live. So respectfully, I'm trying to get this canvas done, and I can't keep doing the stop and go if it's a technical issue. My fault. I'm sorry. If that is the case, then I'm just going to keep going, not go live, and just keep making art. And then tomorrow we will have the 9 a.m. yoga class. So if you was good, was crack-a-lackin'. If this live ends again, I'm telling y'all, I don't know why it stopped at 30 minutes, but we're going to see again if it just abruptly stops, and I apologize. I don't even click the end button. I don't know why it did that. I look up and it said live ended. I'm like, because I literally started at like 10:30, because I need to wash my hair, and since we got to be inside because of all this rain, you can hear the cars outside skating on the water. It is very wet out there. Bear had to wear his little wellies, his little rain boots. I don't know if I can keep doing circles. I need to like just go up. I love you.
I love you too.
Be safe.
Yeah, thanks. Love you, Bear.
It's been poop too. Oh my goodness. The weather, because the weather is so bad, it won't even let me update my computer. 11:30. I'm gonna keep watching this timer. 20. We'll see in 9 minutes. Yikes! I'm getting close. I don't want to over punch on the black. Okay. I had to make sure I'm not going in the same hole as the black. It's going to be a weird armpit reach, but because I usually do my coasters in smaller hoops, I need to trace around a different color. So I want to make sure I don't have to redo anything. So I apologize for the barbaric angle. I'm trying to hold the back side. Yikes. What the heck? Am I stepping on it? Bear, are you sitting back? Yikes. What's the deal? Boom, boom, boom. What's the deal? Okay, that's like I literally had to do all of that to go around this one eye. You can see there's like, now who is this outside? We had people from Milwaukee in the chat. The last live that just stopped. I'm like, I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna go live early. Like, what if low-key YouTube's like, you said you start at 11:30, and it gets mad at me if I go live earlier than what I be saying. Ugg boots in the rain is diabolical. Like the fuzzy ones. I really want to get the duckbill ones. Or them combat looking Uggs. I would get those because I need some like weatherproof. All right, we about to come back on this eye. Another eye. Another one. We doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, you sitting back? It's a lot easier to control in a little hoop, but we gotta try to batch prep, y'all. Ain't got time. Ain't got time for that. I gave my watches away, ain't got no time for that. Asking where's my heart, good luck finding that. Do you think I ever need your love? He look like he got sunglasses on. Because I gotta go around his eyes. Oh, here goes Daddy. You can say goodbye, Daddy.
Goodbye, Daddy.
See him pulling out.
Goodbye, Dad, everywhere.
I don't know if he ever sees me from the window. Nana, can you sit back? Bro, when I tell you, this is crazy. When I tell you the memory of my computer, right? Look. This, you can't even see it from here. That, my desktop. I think I got that back in like 2017, maybe 2018. Did we do an unboxing? I don't remember. I really try to be humble. Before, like, people were like, look at all my stuff. And this first computer, that was like the first real computer we had to do editing. We still have it, but like, I need to do an update and it's having like an internet connection issue. But I had this computer since like 2017 or 2018, something like that, right before we got the studio. I think we had it a year or two where we were making lots of content and YouTube videos. And now, since I freed up some memory, I think I can finally do pre-filmed content because my computer was loaded. It had Carrie's music on there. It was when we were both using the computer before he got his own computer. But it had yoga stuff, his music, now all of my art on there, old videos. This is the craziest thing. Was it iMovie or Final Cut? I got Final Cut, like that was the one thing I was trying to, I got like a teacher Final Cut package. If you know a teacher, have the teacher go in and buy the computer for you because you will get a 10% off discount. I'm a teacher and I used it as a yoga teacher, or as an educator. Like if you're in an educational field and just mention this, you will get like a 10% discount from Apple. Apple is very stingy with their discounts. So I'm letting you know this is a little plug. Anyway, I don't know what my point is, but there's a lot of stuff on there and it's embarrassing, but like I don't really care. I think a regular computer like that only has like a terabyte of storage. And there was 900 plus, I don't even remember the number, 900 plus gigabytes being used of iMovie. And this is the thing I don't like about Apple. You delete it from one place and it's still saved in another place. So I had to go last night through my system preferences or something like that and hard delete stuff off of there. I'm looking at stuff from 2018, 2019, 2023. I don't need to save these videos. If I've already posted it on YouTube, it's there. I don't, people, I saved it for my memories. I need a 5-minute video max for my memories, and it's unedited, and it's not for the world to see. So like when professional content people say I want to save these videos and I put them on my terabyte for my memories. What if YouTube goes away? I mean, but you like monetized it, so I don't feel like it's genuine. Like all of my genuine stuff is unedited, and I'm just saying 900 gigabytes is very close to an entire terabyte of memory. And that was just my videos. It was not documents. It was not photos. What else takes up space? Maybe some other applications. It was not any of that. But I don't know. I always say it respectfully because that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. If you want to save a genuine home movie moment, it does not have to be edited. So those people that be like, I just want to save it, or I'm going to post it on a public website, but I'm going to private it. You could have just saved it to a flash drive. I have a terabyte. You could have just saved it to is it called, or a passport, whatever they call it. I got the little, I think they call it a passport. They have ones for Windows computers, and they have ones for Mac computers. Get yourself a terabyte. I brought one for like $50, but now with inflation, I'm just saying now, just be careful. But you don't need a whole, we're past the flash drive phase. You can, if you got a terabyte, then that's all you need to carry. But yeah. Anyway, I had to delete over 900 gigabytes of movie content. And I don't even use iCloud. iCloud is also a scam. We talked about this too. Because when you can just have a terabyte, you don't need it synced up everywhere. And you see I be doing content all the time. You don't need it synced up everywhere. If you really need to make sure it's saved and backed up, get yourself a terabyte. Hook your, what could you do? That might be too much to do it to your phone. But if you got like a desktop or a laptop, because it works on both, I always have to take a day out of the month. I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, but this is how you know you love your child. I love to take photos of Bear, so I take a day out of the month and then delete all of the photos of him off my phone and transfer them to my terabyte, because I know it's going to be too much space. So like, I don't know what my point was, but if it's something you really need to save, just get a terabyte. There's no reason, after paying $2.99 or whatever the inflated price of iCloud is every month, you could have brought a terabyte. It's a scam. And to have all your things synced up, I guess it's cool to have the photos synced up, but I don't need it to keep syncing like that. Are we sitting back? Bro, I have a controversial topic, though, I would like to talk with y'all about. I was going to make a little TikTok video, but then I didn't have time this morning. But, food for thought. If you are married or have inspirations of becoming married, do you believe that your bank accounts should be shared, a joint account, or you should keep them separate? Ponder that. I'm going to be right back. I need you to sit back. Sit back, please. Okay. Hopefully y'all had, I'm going to move my microphone down. Is this trying to get dirty? What is this? Some dirt that got in there? How do you even clean a microphone? I don't use this around no food, bro. What is that? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? I don't know what that is. You should keep them separate. Because I had a very strong opinion about, me and Carrie have been together like, 10 years? 10 years this year, married 6 this year in August. I can't remember. But we dated for like 4 years, married for 6, 19 to 20, 20 to 21, 2, 3, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Has it been 7 years? I think it's coming up on 7 years. This is my opinion, and I'm trying to keep it respectful. if you trust this person to live with them and trust this person to keep a roof over your head, and goes back to the church saying roof over your head, food on your table, and clothes on your backs. Those three important things. You trust them with that. You trust them making a contract with the state of whatever state you're in, but you don't trust them enough to have a joint account. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you go through all of that to have separate accounts? We have a joint account, and then there's business accounts, and it's only for tax purposes. So then, but it's been working for almost 7 years, 11 years. I don't remember when we did it, but it improves your credit score when they see you have this much money, whatever. If you're looking for long-term investments, you already have a co-signer. If you have, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to make that type of commitment, but money still gets in the way. Because if you think they're going to run away, drain the account, that shouldn't have been the person you married in the first place. If in the back of your mind you think, if I make this person mad enough, they're just going to take all their money and leave, that's not the person you should have married. But that's just my opinion. I feel like it's just, you don't value, this is me, just my opinion, you don't value the relationship enough to have that type of trust. If you think somebody's just going to run away, this is my money, I made my money. Okay, but we're short on rent, so can I ask you for $10 so we can make rent? Because if we don't make rent, we're both going to be looking stupid. You know what I mean? So it sounds like it's a dating thing. Obviously, when you're dating, you're still getting to know the person. This is my money. I don't know. I've never had any weird, you're not coming from that aspect. I've never had any weird charges, or where did you do this large investment payment from? There's none of that, going on. Where I'm looking at the bank statements and like scratching my head, That's just my opinion. I just think it's weird. If you're in a bind or a pickle, hey, I got something expensive, could you transfer something? If the bank account was joint, they would have had access just to go from the savings to transfer to your checking, or y'all joint a checking, or I don't know, whatever. But or can you cash at me? If it's a cash app situation, then you still have to wait. Otherwise there's a processing fee, No, that's why I say there's multiple accounts. You have a joint account, but then you should also have like a business account too, all at the same branch. I can see all of my accounts. So, well, I'm busy right now. Can you just make sure you transfer this, because this bill is about to withdraw. Oh, yeah, good eye, I caught that. It's raining a lot, if you can hear it. It's my window. I can't stand the rain. And I don't mean it to be like mean. It's just me personally. I wouldn't want to be with somebody if I didn't feel comfortable enough to share money with them. My winnings, my earnings are your winnings. From a man's perspective, a man is always going to want to be the provider. I understand that too. But it's never just, this is for me. Yeah. Oops. I pulled from the wrong side. I was trying to pull up. Because I don't have a whole lot of friends that are married. But it's just interesting to hear that perspective. I'm like, so what happens when you guys are both on a lease or some important payment is coming up and then it's like that is a headache. Hearing about friends who have roommates, that's a totally different situation. We knew we were going to get married or wanted to have an extended relationship. I think 6 months in, not even 6, 3 to 6 months in, Carrie was like, I love you, I want to marry you, all of that, right? But it wasn't until 4 years later that like he proposed and all of that. But a roommate situation is, especially when you have 5 roommates, etc. But when it is, y'all, you're grown enough to have a lease and a job because you need a job for yourself to get approved for housing. I don't want to give up my funky $5 because you didn't have your half of the rent. That's already a whole different scenario. But when people fight over rent, that's just being irresponsible. You chose to rent with irresponsible people. Obviously, you're not combining incomes. You have to combine incomes to make it look good on the lease, but obviously you all have separate accounts. But I would say yes, that's annoying and exhausting, hearing about having to pick up rent because somebody else didn't feel like paying it or was just irresponsible. I chose to buy some Gucci, but you knew your rent was coming up. I get paid on the 7th, okay, but it's the 1st. That's just having immature roommates. Another I don't want to dwell on that, but like another thing I think about too is when people say you shouldn't move in with your spouse or your significant other before marriage. If you guys are responsible, I don't see a problem with that. Even with separate accounts, and we didn't have a separate accounts that long, but like you would feel safer moving in with a stranger you met off of Craigslist, or even like in college. I never had the experience of doing dorms and stuff, but you would feel comfortable moving in with a stranger rather than your significant other. And then girls, they try to be girls and say, well, see, if you move in with him, then you're trapped with him. Were y'all not in love? Why do you feel like you're trapped? That's a terrible decision if your fear is being trapped with the person you love. That does not sound like that relationship should continue. But you feel comfortable finding somebody online, online, Craigslist or something, or some other sketchy roommate website. I just saw a video on that. This girl's like, things I won't settle for. That sounds like a crime case. You found a stranger offline. I hear too many stories about, especially women. I don't even want to say. You know what I'm getting at. Because you feel you're going to be trapped with somebody. Somebody, bless you. You're still figuring out emotions with. I suppose. Please sit back. Are you finding the show? Okay. And then somebody said, y'all not moving in with your significant others in this economy? That is absolutely true. I wouldn't do it if it was like, y'all still ain't figured it out. Like, do I really love this person to want to wake up to this person every day? No, terrible decision. But if you like, I'm going to try to make it work, you know. Oh, we're going past. I don't know why that first live ended, but we still going. Yeah. And then my other last thing I was going to share was like, if he is not paying for the dates, then he's not the one for me. Now, I feel like I'm getting old. You see, because the first few dates, I don't know how he was doing it with the job Carrie had at the time. He was making it work. Carrie has always been a provider. And it almost felt like I pay when I wanted to, but when we moved in, it was automatic. I don't want to watch you stress and struggle to try to make rent when I got X amount of money just chilling. To expect your spouse to pay that amount of money and they're not making six figures in this economy. Who is actually in middle class anymore? Who is without having a high rent or whatever mortgage charges? Who is making that on their own and not in a six-figure position where you feel you don't want to share your funds? The guy has to take care of everything. I feel like those women, respectfully, have a harder time finding lasting relationships unless it's built off of marrying into money and for greed. Is there truly love if, unless, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I still, I have a craft business. I still try to make an income. Need some type of, you do need like a dual income house in this economy. But putting it all on the man is absurd unless he's making, six figures plus. We got to be maybe 100,000, 200,000. And then you can just be like, I haven't worked in like 3 months. I don't even got to bat an eye. If it's not like that, we gotta have a nest egg of some type of savings just to be chilling on. Bear, sit back. But like I just said, these are my opinions. Maybe it's old school. I can't say it's my upbringings because I, seen how my parents are. You got two people willing to thug it out. It should be a together to the end type of thing. But I'm going to leave it at that. I just wouldn't feel right, though, putting it all on Carrie to do that. Three. Or should I try to do a line through here? Or is it too thick? It's a lot of curves I gotta go around. Yes, that is very true. There is a lot of love out here, but they don't push. I'm not even trying to put my relationship on a pedestal. They don't push love like that. Sticking it out. Very grateful in all of my years of of always having my bills paid. Whoever's account, it came from. Whoever made the money that week or whatever. It's gotten low, but if in a relationship willing to thug it out when it be like that. Them the accounts with with 200 views. I don't be showing Carrie like that. I don't even, never mind. But like when you find the media be pushing them in very crazy situations. 10 baby daddies. No, what is it? Who? Chris Brown? Is that Chris Brown? Who had all of the children? I don't even remember. I'm coming between his eyes. If you can see. No, you can't. The whole microphone is in the way. You can kind of see. Need to finish this coffee up. Are you sitting back? And then I'm getting hungry too. That's why I was trying to. It's already 12. Oh my goodness. But I guess to finish my thought, yeah. Those accounts just don't be getting pushed. Or they be like, see, if I had a guy, he'd be doing all the work. It'd be them women be in the comments. Damn, so what your fat ass finna do? I'm finna sit in the house. You gonna at least clean it? Yesterday, and then today I gotta see if I have time to mop. I gotta do my hair. Yeah. That's crazy. when women feel like they don't gotta at least keep the house clean. Yesterday I did the dishes. I made 3 meals. We sat and we folded all of the laundry. It was a mountain of colors, darks, and whites, I believe. It was just all of them I needed to fold. Clean the bathroom. Clean the counters in the kitchen. I think today I'm going to try, if I have time, sweep and mop. Otherwise, I got to see how tomorrow goes. I cleaned out a lot of the filters, like the extra things you don't think about. Water filters, a couple of those I cleaned out. At least keep the house clean if you're going to sit in it all day, If you don't have money to have a maid, then it's just like, what? Pedestal wives. Those relationships bother me. You gotta put if your man is sweating, breaking his back, and you're here like this, that's not being a team player. We sitting back. This smiley face looks cute from the back. Let me see what it looks like from the front. Bear, sit back. Sit back. Oh, it looks cute. It looks cute from the front. I'll show you guys once I finish the live how things are going. So we're going to keep this angle from the back. Or at least on the floor, please. I feel like I got to pee again. Come on, shorty, what's happening? Girl, let's get this thing cracking. You just bend it on over. I'll get behind and you get the line. Shake your body, girl. You know that song. shake, 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 senora. Shake it left to right. Right, work, 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 senora. Right into my line. Yeah! My girl got a big old booty. Your girl got a little old booty. Oh no, my girl got a big old booty. Your girl got a little old booty. Oh no.
Ow! My eyes! I'm the bad guy. Ow! My eyes!
I gotta scoot a little closer because I can't really turn my frame. I'm sorry. Am I invading your space? No! It's trying to unravel on me. Are we sitting back? Make sure his head ain't crooked. How am I gonna come up on dog's head? First outline is very critical. I was listening to my Everybody Dance playlist. I don't know if it's public or private. All of my yoga playlists on my Spotify public, but I have my rap playlist is private. And I think my dance playlist, but yeah, I was listening to that. And when was it Pitbull? When Pitbull had his little prime. My girl got a big old booty. Your girl got a little old booty. Oh no. It's called Shake Senora. I'm literally saying the lyrics. And then, as I was cleaning the bathroom, I had the music blasting. I was playing that Azalea Bangs. Right after the live, I did like a deep clean of the house. $12:08. We might just take it to 1 today. If I'm keeping it respectful. I want to get all this orange laid down, I suppose. We got this smiley face I'm working on. And then I'm just going to do the peanut butter and call it. Because I don't know how long my hair is going to take and I'm getting hungry. So, toast in this face. Face to face. Dun, dun, Y'all know that song? Now I can't think of the artist. What's good, ladies? We making some coasters right now. Coasters, and this frame has a picture frame on it too. A frame and a frame. We was just getting into some talk. These are thoughts I have in my head. Hold on. I've been summoned. What you got going on? Whoa! Okay, sit back. Bear was doing the robot. He wanted to show me that. Last night I also got a jump start and I planned out my booth. I'm going to keep the same layout for this one I have at the end of the month. The one at the end of the month has way better foot traffic than the one this recent. Thank you for the light. The recent one just was not it. I don't know what happened. I'm like, was it windy? I had a whole tent. I had so much stuff. But when you look at the video I posted, the white seemed to like It made it look clean, but it also looked like I didn't have a whole lot of stuff. I had a bunch of rugs I had set out.
My eyes.
Your eyes?
Hey, and I got my eyes. Stop on my eyes.
Bear's playing. Oh, okay. That's the thing, because there was a frayed one. You need to behave, Mr. Yarn. Yeah, bunch of rugs, coasters, sweatshirts. We had a couple of stationery things. I even put out all my stickers. I tried to. This one's going to be River West. If you Google the art bar, there's a whole Packer wagon out there. Somebody had a Packer truck. It had Packer stuff all over it. It was one of them 4x4s, pickups with a closed top, 4x4 looking cars. This is my favorite one I do all year, and I gotta wait to see when the September date is, and hopefully it doesn't overlap, because I have one in September I'm already doing, and it's hard to catch them in the same year, the June and September events. Since this is like, I guess, a weird year, what's good? Sorry, I gotta redo all of that. They're having it on May 31st. I was like, looking, are they going to do June 6th? I think June 6th would have been the first Saturday in June. But they're doing May 31st.
I want somebody. I need somebody to see. Don't freak out. Come on.
I almost want to make some bacon. Bacon sound good. Ketchup on your eyes. You know what's the craziest thing? And it gets me really mad. When people assume that Bear is a girl. You missed the green coat. You missed the dinosaurs. You missed the blues and greens and what else? The monster trucks probably on his shirt. You missed all of that. You missed the sports. Because that's all they do with little boys' apparel. Little girls' apparel, don't really pay attention to it. Light pastel color. They even got pastels for boys. I put Bear on some cute clothes. What? Flowers, ballet stuff, dance. I don't know. But the green coat is kind of a dead giveaway. And this when we went grocery shopping yesterday. Because a lady was like, how old is she? And I'm just like, he has a green coat on. And I get little kids talk high pitch, but I secretly believe is because boys develop it takes more time. They do be slow every time. You want juice? Go grab one.
No, you grab one.
No, you can grab it if you really want it. I got them so you can just open the fridge and grab one. But yeah, you know what I mean about developmental delays. That's the two words I was looking for. How girls develop more. I'm like, all you have to do is talk to your baby. Why are we not talking to our children? That's why he talks so well. I talk to him because he's my homeboy. Like, I'm saying that in a funny way. Like, he is my child. I love him so much. I'm going to give him attention. I'm going to make sure he's hitting milestones at the milestone, if not before. But you know what I mean? So I feel like the underlying assumption is that girls talk better and more precise than a boy at this age, you know? So that's what I believe and why they assume that he is a girl. That's the only reason I can believe that, because the first thing you see is a visual. The clothes are not a giveaway. He's a child, so he's going to have a higher voice, okay. But the clothes, you know. What is this outfit? Oh. Short or a t-shirt in the pouring rain? Yeah, but that's the only thing I can assume. I feel like Bear is operating at least a 6th grade level, but in a 4-year-old body. There's no guessing either with his enunciation. It's pretty easy to understand what he's saying. So I would say definitely at a 6-year-old level. Because, like, what 4-year-old is, like, saying, Carrie said, we got in the car and I was buckling him in. He's telling me the story. And then Bear is like, I can't drive, Daddy. I don't have a driver's license. What? What child is saying that? And his memory is just crazy. When I tell him, yeah, you can't have no coffee. Coffee is for big people. I can't have no coffee. I can't have no soda. What else did he say? I can't drive. That he knows that these things you have to do when you get older. Are you sitting back? 3, 2.
Don't make me freak out, Mommy.
Don't make you freak out.
Don't talk and don't make me freak out.
Okay, I won't make you freak out. I'm sorry. What time is it? 12:18. We're doing pretty good on time. Wish you could see. That's how the smiley face is looking. We have the first one done. This one is going to get a little twicky. We got to start going. Did you grab your juice?
No, I need you to do
Go
it.
grab it.
I need Mom to do it.
You going to be thirsty. He has a water. You going to be thirsty. If you really want it.
I like somebody. I like somebody. I like somebody to get my juice.
Who?
Mommy.
Mommy busy. If you want juice, you got to go grab it. Okay, this is... Yes, that is absolutely true. That's why I was saying earlier, if it was not this live or the live before, personally, somebody asked if I had a kid, and I'm like, I have just one. And I say that personally because my opinion, I can give my child undivided attention. And then my attention does not have to be divided. I seen how my mom raised me and my brother having multiple kids. I see how the attention has to be divided. Unfortunately, I've seen favoritism too. So I'm like, if I just have one and done, all of my love can be given to my singular child. And another thing I also say, this is all my personal perception. If you have multiple kids, are they going to be able to be safely buckled in your car? If you have multiple kids, are you going to be able to hold their hands? One child, you can hold their hand. 2 children, you can still hold their hand. 3 children, one child does not have their hand held. And the one thing that really bothers me is when parents cross the street with super little kids. Nobody's hand is being held. Nobody's. You assume that these drivers are going to yield to you. You assume this. You really believe. I can't do it. If I cannot hold my child's hand, I had too many kids. Yeah, exactly. It'd be everywhere else. The attention be going. Who can I entertain? This is spinning. Bear. If you want juice, go grab it.
Can you get my juice?
Oh, I hope I'm not interfering with these loops. I have to pee too. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to finish this up. I'm focusing because I'm like right by the smile, and I gotta do some outlining and making sure my colors don't accidentally double punch. Whew. Well, I'm busy now, baby.
Mom, look at me. Raw.
Give me a hug. I love you. Careful. Okay, I think I did the outline. I'm going to see how well I did. Check my work on the other side. 12:23. What? 30 minutes? This live is literally going to go on the same. Hopefully not. We finish early. Same as a normal live I would do. But about 30 minutes per face. Or per coaster, depending on the complexity. Is that the word? How many colors I need to use, etc. Whoa! Right now. This may or may not be enough from this one skein I pulled. Before I gotta start a new pack. I'm almost done punching the lights out on this smiley face. Whoa. What happened here? Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Somebody said if I don't do like a Fred burger rug, that's what they need. And I really want to do a Blackula. Ain't that his name? Blackula, Dracula. I'm Dracula. The guy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I want to do a Blackula. Dracula don't think that good. That gonna work out. I want to do that closer to Halloween. I think that would be funny. It don't have to be super stuff. I maybe want to make sure his chin. Ooh, let me just pull those out before I mess anything up. Shoe fell. Let's check our work from the front.
Oh!
Mm.
Hey! Drop my face! I'm gonna drop my face!
It doesn't seem sparse, so I think we can stop. See? This is what we got. All right. Smiley faces are done. The pollens on the flowers are done. Now I got to do this toast. The mostest with the roasters and the toasters. Smiley faces, all of that. You see? Make sure you can't see me here. Okay. I have to pay. Oh my goodness. 12:26. Can we do this in a... I'm going to go pee. I'll be... I'm back. I dashed and Bear handed me his apple juice. Nana! We're going to finish this in about 30 minutes, this piece of toast. Come here, please. I got the first punch. Nana! Come here. And toss this. Thank you. So, this is the last, can't even point, the toast. It's already first punched. We'll see how long. There we go. We'll see how long this mustard color lasts. Nice thing about punch needling, you can't tell where you leave off. If you were to look at it from the front, you wouldn't be able to tell. But like, I can't imagine trying to play chicken. Well, if you run out of a color, that sucks. But like, making a rug or something, I couldn't imagine playing chicken and doing crochet. There's one girl I watched, a short video popped up on Facebook, I think. Somehow people are still shopping at Joann's, but I don't trust it in my area to even get my hopes up to think I need to make a trip to Joann's anymore, because I want to make a sticker. I've been thinking about making a Joann sticker. I'm deviating a lot. I seen somebody made I help close Joann's. I'm like, that doesn't sound good, but I would make one that said I help fund Joann's or RIP Joann's or something like that would be a nice sticker I would make. But I seen this girl who crochets. She was crocheting a pretty pink sweater. And she got that yarn way back. And she needed to pick up some more yarn. What's good with the... Don't drink too fast. This edging is going to take a lot of concentration. But she's like, do I need to frog 3 hours of making this sleeve? Or do I like change the color? And I'm like, I couldn't imagine playing chicken with crocheting. That would be so stressful. Then you feel guilty if you buy out the entire stock of that color. As anybody who does fiber arts, I know has felt that way. I want to save some for the next person that may need it. But what if that color is not there anymore? I like this mustard color too because it goes well with denim. I have a denim yarn, so that would be kind of a sweet or a sick thing to do. Oh, this is so annoying. Doing the first border next to a color is so annoying, bro. Because then you gotta slow down your speed a little bit. Come on. Bear, sit back. Now, what's the stitch? We did our border. Good Lord. Come on. Now I should be able to go a little bit faster. You doing good?
Yeah.
What is this doing now? Don't know if this is gonna be enough. Just trying to make a knot on me, bro. Get it together. Don't have time for that. Don't do that. Yeah, you're trying to like mess with me, dog. Like, what is that about? I knew one was gonna play.
Captain Mommy.
Huh?
Need help. Captain Mommy.
Yes. I
Captain Mommy.
can't get to my scissors, but that's bothering me. What's up, Bear? I don't know why. Are you sitting back? 3. Throw it away. Bear, go throw it away. My hand is trying to cramp. 35. We should be able to finish this by 1. It's actually a lot we did today, so I'm proud of myself for the progress. Definitely gonna take a break after this. that. I'm about to just do another border. This is like, we need this to fill in a little faster. No. Don't do that. Don't put no calls on. Don't do none of that mess. We're almost done. We don't need the live acting crazy. Sit back. Bear. 3, 2, 1.
Stop. Stop.
Nana, sit back. I'm going to turn it off.
My name is Beta.
Okay, sit back. Are you on the couch? Nana?
I'm the second.
3, 2, Bear? Okay, you want me to come in there? Okay, you're choosing a show? Okay, you gotta hurry up, pick a show. We getting down to it, you're gonna see it. Fly away. I'm determined now if you can't tell. That yarn go quick too. Three, 2. Thank you.
What's your body?
Bear, you need to sit back. Woo! The yarn won, or the yarn lost, however you want to look at it. This is all I got left. I still need to fill in a little bit more of my peanut butter. Okay. Always pull from the belly button. Put your hands on me. 450, 450. 4. Timbriel! Oh, thank you. I was like, okay, so I did Bro, I did this live. I don't know why my first live I did. There's two lives. For some reason it split. Thank you for the likes, y'all. I think Timbrielle liked it. I did a live earlier today, or maybe it was at the beginning of this live. My yarn is tangled. And I said, I just hope everybody's doing good. And I mentioned you, Timbrielle. I hope you're doing good. We're almost done. I'm going to show you the canvas. The crazy thing, we laid down two colors, black and my favorite color, this mustard from Big Twist. I hope you're doing good. We're almost done. I'm stopping the live at 1 because I need to wash my hair. And I need to find some products for my hair that actually keep it looking like this. It only looks like this if I take my was that a police car? If I take my braids out. It was very much so time for me to take my braids out. So I need to wash it, and then the shrinkage is super real. Yeah. All right. Almost done, almost done. You skipped a hole? My finger got stuck. What the heck is going on down here? Punched myself into a corner? What the heck? Let me out! I'm so close, y'all. So close! Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Finish line, finish line. We're going to see how this turned out. I know there's one stitch that was misbehaving. Did it. We did it. Dun, 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 dun. We did it. Okay, now I'm going to see from the other side. This is what I was waiting to show y'all. That's what we got going on. Are we sitting back, love? Put this needle up. What the heck is happening? Just clip, bro. Something like that. Peanut butter seems a little sparse. I'm gonna have to look at this maybe later. I haven't done any touching up besides this rough cut right now. Hands are tired. A lot of big loops. Like, how does it do that? Bro, chill out. What are you still hanging on to? Okay. We did smiley faces and finished up the toes. They're slanted because I have a slanted frame. That's all we got right now, as y'all can see. You can see the vision coming together. So, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is my art. Okay, this big old bottle in the way, so you can see my face. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe. We finished pretty early. I was going to say like around 1 we were going to finish, but I was going fast. I think I'm going to need to take some stitches out of the tan. I have an excess amount of this color anyway, so if it's a lot, I guess I'll save it. But you know I'm the scrap queen, so I'm going to try to probably just throw it away. But I needed the peanut butter to be a lot more fuller than what it's looking like so it can match the jelly that I did. So we're doing peanut butter and jelly sandwich coasters. We got the smiley face coasters are finished. They were looking really cute too. These are going to be flowers. The globes are going to be here. Skeletons got started with the black over there. And then it's going to be around a big old picture frame. So always utilize your space. Please make use of your resources and don't waste your materials. So with that being said, please like and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you sign up to become a member and practice with me tomorrow in yoga class. We're doing yoga at 9 a.m. Central Time. You can support the channel by becoming a member. There's hood tank tiers, so you already know. If you in the know, you in the know. You can already become an alumni, I'll say, of all the inside jokes that I'll be sharing on here. So I will catch y'all later. Enjoy the rainy day. If I don't see you in yoga tomorrow, I will see you hopefully Thursday. I don't have anything going on Thursday, but have an awesome day. Bye.